We got an update on Mahomes' ankle injury. Andy Reid talks about the return of Pacheco and Omenihu, plus a look at the state of the Chiefs corners post-trade deadline. Welcome back to All Chiefed Up. We're back with another podcast for that ass. Before we get going, take 1 second to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers before the Chiefs three-peat in the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
You're listening to All Chiefed Up.
Turk Wharton, who's had a breakout season so far, did not practice on Wednesday due to a knee contusion. And Juju Smith-Schuster, he was also held out of today's practice with a hamstring issue.
As far as the guys that won't go today, Juju won't, but making good progress. And then Turk won't go today. He had a knee contusion, and so we're just letting it rest.
Turk will likely suit up on Sunday, but we already know that Juju's return will be closer to Week 11 versus the Bills. The big injury we were watching out for this week was Patrick Mahomes' ankle. We seen him land awkwardly on Monday Night Football before flipping that beautiful touchdown pass to Samaje Perine in the end zone. He was helped off the field, but immediately jogged on it and returned to action, missing no time. On Wednesday, Andy Reid let us know that Mahomes won't have to back off of it.
Is there any expectation as far as just managing that ankle that you need to back off of him a little bit this week?
Yeah, he won't have to back off, but he manages it. You know, he stays on top of all that. So
Mahomes reaffirmed this and said his ankle is doing good. He also said he's excited to see what he can do in practice.
How's the ankle?
It's doing good, you know. Obviously, when you have a little bit of a roll, it's a little bit sore. But I'm able to move around, and I look forward to getting out of practice and seeing how I can push it as the week goes on. You can only do so much. I mean, obviously, it's pretty late, but getting some stuff in the training room after the game, and then getting some stuff to take home, you throw it on there. Stuff you can do overnight that you put on there to kind of reduce swelling and stuff like that. But you come in early Monday morning. It was a long day yesterday of watching film and getting treatment and doing some rehab type stuff, and prepare yourself for a short week and a practice today.
The focus quickly shifted to running back Isiah Pacheco and defensive end Charles Omenihu, who are both currently on the IR, but chomping at the bit to return. Here's what Reid had to say about the progress of both of those guys.
What are the timetables for Pacheco and Omenihu in terms of return to practice?
yeah, we're taking it week by week, day by day, that whole deal. I mean, it's and then we've got to work through the doctors on that, so and the checkups there. But they're both doing great. They're both making progress. Juju the same way. So we're getting close, you know.
But not this week, you don't think?
Nah, I don't think so, no.
No doubt, getting back a walking lightning bolt like Isiah Pacheco is going to be a vibe for the Chiefs. And we all know the amount of disruption a healthy Charles Omenihu can provide for this Spags-led defensive unit. It sounds like we're not going to have to wait much longer to see both of these guys back in action. Before we take a look at the cornerback story, I'm excited to let you guys know a little bit about our sponsor, OddsJam. Take a look. Looking to up your game in sports betting? Meet OddsJam, your ultimate ally in the world of data-driven wagering. With over 260 sports books under its belt, OddsJam is the go-to platform for savvy bettors. Here's how it works. OddsJam's arbitrage tool scans the market in real time, spotting differences in betting lines across various sports books. This means you can lock in risk-free profits by betting on both sides of the market. But that's not all. OddsJam also provides a positive EV calculator to optimize your bets and a handy bet tracker to monitor your profits. By using OddsJam, you're not just betting smarter, you're betting responsibly for long-term profitability. And here's the kicker. They offer a 7-day free trial. Are you ready to give it a shot? Use code ACU35 for a 35% discount on your first payment, be it monthly or yearly. Secure your bets with confidence. Make informed decisions with OddsJam. The NFL trade line has come and gone, and the Chiefs have opted not to make any more moves beyond the additions of DeAndre Hopkins and Joshua Uche. While the team has been actively seeking to bolster its roster, they have also remained steadfast in their commitment to preserving valuable draft capital, opting not to engage in bidding wars for high-profile players. One player that generated a lot of that buzz was Saints cornerback Marshawn Lattimore. A standout defensive back and former first-round pick, has consistently been a top performer in the league since winning the NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year award in his debut season. However, recent health issues, including a hamstring injury that sidelined him for New Orleans' Week 9 matchup versus the Panthers, have raised questions about his availability and long-term impact. Despite their interest in Lattimore, reports from ESPN's Adam Schefter indicated that Kansas City was not willing to engage in a bidding war for his services, and that held true. Instead, the Commanders have successfully secured Lattimore from the Saints in exchange for a premium pick, alongside a 5th-round selection, while New Orleans will receive a 3rd, a 4th, and a 6th-round pick in return. That, my friends, is called a haul. The Chiefs' decision to refrain from bidding on Lattimore may be because of Joshua Williams' recent play. In his first start of the season during the Chiefs' thrilling overtime victory versus the Buccaneers, Williams showcased his potential by allowing only 2 catches on 4 targets for a mere 18 yards. Head coach Andy Reid praised Josh Williams' performance, stating, "Number 2 showed up today. He had a big challenge, stepped in, was a starter, and I thought he did a nice job for us." Kansas City's coaching staff also appears to have a lot of confidence in Josh Williams. His strong showing on the field might have factored into their decision-making process regarding Lattimore. With Williams rising to the occasion when called upon on Monday night, the Chiefs may feel they have the depth and talent needed in the secondary without sacrificing any more draft capital, even for a player like Marshawn Lattimore. So why is everyone convinced that Joshua Williams should be kicked to the curb? In Week 9, McDuffie and Josh Williams both played 38 coverage snaps. Both allowed only 2 catches on 4 targets. McDuffie gave up 15 yards. Williams again only allowed 18. McDuffie actually gave up a touchdown on the night, and Josh Williams didn't. McDuffie actually gave up a higher quarterback rating than Josh Williams as well, a 99 compared to a 62.5 posted by Williams. In fact, Josh Williams was the 4th highest rated Chiefs defender in coverage grades per PFF on the night, only behind Shamari Connor and the safety duo of Brian Cook and Justin Reed. The majority of the yardage Mayfield got on the evening was done on our nickel corner, Chris Roland Wallace, who led up 47 yards, and our linebacker, Nick Bolton, who led up 49 on the night. This accounted for 48% of Mayfield's passing production on Monday Night Football. Roland Wallace and Bolton allowed a perfect 9-for-9 completion percentage and gave up chunk plays of 18 yards or more. Look, nobody is saying the Chiefs got better when Jalen Watson got injured. That's crazy. But the drop-off may not be as severe as one would think. Before the injury, Watson played 221 coverage snaps, and he allowed 15 catches for 192 yards on 28 targets. In roughly only half of that, Josh Williams on 110 coverage snaps has only allowed 7 catches on 10 targets for 75 yards. Josh Williams has given up a touchdown this season though, and that was back in Week 2 versus Joe Burrow. Upon reviewing the play, Burrow had over 6 seconds in the pocket and found the wide receiver after Williams slipped on a cut move in the back of the end zone. The moral of all of this is that the Chiefs drafted Williams in the 4th round, and the coaches for the Chiefs developed these young guys very, very well. Time and patience may be all that's needed for the cornerback room to get even stronger. And as Jalen Watson hit it on X yesterday, who said he's going to be out for the season? Thanks for liking, subscribing, clicking that bell. We'll catch you next time. Go Chiefs.